Chapter 1123, The 2-Week Void. Chapter starts in Egghead Island. We can see that all Marines have fainted, including the Vice Admirals. Snake still inside the bubble is trying to wake them up quickly to go after Straw Hat. In Elbaf's ship, Luffy Gear 5 gives thanks to Giant Robot for its help, but there's no reaction from Emeth. Dory and Brogy say they can't feel the enemy's presence at all since they all fainted. Dory says that Conqueror's Haki may be even stronger than Red Hair's Haki. Elbaf's ship and Thousand Sunny set sail together to Elbaf. We see Child Bonnie sleeping on top of Kuma. Zoro relaxed, Usopp crying while he greets Dory and Brogy from the Sunny and Luffy in wrinkled form lying on Nami's lap. Sanji stands alone, looking at Vegapunk's body that is lying on a futon. Sanji says, "I really don't feel comfortable with what you said back there, Vegapunk. Is this how you wanted things to turn out? I didn't catch you clearly, but you said some crazy lines." Then starts a flashback that takes place 2 weeks ago in Egghead Island. Shaka discovered that there was a change in the data from the power plant, so he showed the information to Vegapunk and Pythagoras. Shaka says, "Please look at this. There are some changes in the particle number density and neutron flux. The energy being used on the Seraphim have being increased gradually. If this was a mistake, it's a very serious issue." Pythagoras says, "Huh? This is different from the data we recorded." Shaka says, "The changes were cleverly hidden in records." Vegapunk says, "So the culprit is one of the Vegapunks. Could it be Lilith?" Shaka says, "Only the three here have a perfect alibi. An enormous amount of energy has been stolen." Vegapunk says, "One of the remaining four is the culprit, especially Lilith." Pythagoras says, "That's why you want to turn our brain on stealth mode." Shaka says, "Correct. If we upload this experience to Punk Records, the culprit will also be alerted. Then the three of them investigated together during some days. And 1 week later, they discovered the real culprit." Pythagoras says, oh no, I have found the culprit. It's York." Vegapunk and Shaka says, "What?" Pythagoras discovered that the information York uploaded to Punk Records were fake memories, and that she manipulated Den Den Mushi videos too. Shaka also found records of York manipulating Sea Beast weapon. Vegapunk says, "But why? And sorry, Lilith. It was my mistake to use greed to create a person." They also hear recording of York's communications with the 5 elders from data Vegapunk could recover. York used a white Den Den Mushi to send messages to Mary Joyce, saying Dr. Vegapunk is studying the Void Century. Vegapunk then understood why Cypher Paul visited them so many times recently. 1 day later, 6 days ago from present, Lulusia Kingdom was eliminated. After hearing about what happened to Lulusia Kingdom, Vegapunk deduced that York stole a portion of the Mother Flame, and then she sent it to the world government using a Sea Beast weapon. Vegapunk says, "So world government possesses an ancient weapon." Shaka said maybe they could capture York themselves, but Vegapunk said it's too late. No matter what York's goal is, she proved the world government that she's useful for them, thanks to the Mother Flame. So the other Vegapunks who learned about the Void Century will be erased. Vegapunk says, "Prepare a ship, so the inhabitants of Egghead can escape." But that is not an option for us. All Marine bases already got secret orders to arrest us. They will chase us to the end of the world, so we will end up dying anyway, no matter where. But we have the devices that O'Hara didn't 22 years ago. We have a way to broadcast our voice far and wide. The closer I get, the darker it's to see. What exactly is the world government? I will not let my death will be in vain. Vegapunk also said, there's one more technology that must be protected. The Kumafuto, the machine to create island clouds, is the bottle in the middle of Egghead. Vegapunk says, we must save it, since island clouds can be very useful for humanity if the world sinks. After that, we see that Vegapunk started modifying inside of the ancient giant robot to house the transmission den. Den Mushi, One day, York found him and asked Vegapunk what he's doing. Vegapunk says, I'm trying to make the robot move with the Mother Flame. York says, I hope the Mother Flame will be perfected soon. Vegapunk, thinking to himself, says, the fact that Mother Flame is still imperfect is our only hope. 2 days ago from present, Vegapunk, Shaka, and Pythagoras did the recordings for the worldwide broadcast. That's why we only saw the 3 of them in the video. And after the recordings, Vegapunk, Shaka, and Pythagoras wiped their memories during past 2 weeks. That way their plan will never be exposed, knowing that the knowledge about York being a traitor will be wiped away as well. Vegapunk says, the disaster that is going to happen is precisely what will bring about our victory. When Vegapunk woke up from the memory erasure, he found a note left by himself saying that their research was leaked to the world government and they will die soon. Vegapunk's note, however, during this 2-week void, we have already prepared the countermeasure. Please believe in yourself and die. And one more thing. Suddenly, scene changes to the moment when Vegapunk with Sanji, Atlas, and Frankie was riding the Vegatank 08 towards the lower part of Egghead when Marines attacked the island. Vegapunk told Sanji that he never intend to go back up and that he will remain on the lower part of Egghead. Vegapunk also said that if possible, he wants Sanji to leave him to die. Vegapunk says, I feel like if I die, something important will happen. Sanji says, of course it would cause an uproar, I can't just let you die. Vegapunk says, please do, I beg you. And also, Sanji says, what is it? In the last page of the chapter, we back to the present. Giant warrior pirates are celebrating that they are with their friends. We only see giant warrior pirates, not full Straw Hat crew. Giant warrior pirates says, whoa, a toast to the reunion with our friends. Usopp is celebrating on top of Dory's hand. Brogy is grabbing Luffy that is still in wrinkled form and Chopper is on Brogy's beard. All of them are happy except Luffy, who can't celebrate anything because he can't move in wrinkled form. Luffy in wrinkled form says, wait. Celebrate it later. Later. Usopp says, whoa, to Elbaf, the land of my dream. While we watch the celebration, we can read what Vegapunk wanted to tell Sanji in Egghead Island. Vegapunk says, oh, and about the One Piece, I wish that it will be you guys who obtain it. End of the chapter. No break next week. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section. For more anime content, subscribe to the channel. That's it for today. Peace out.